Judas Swing in simple terms is a fake out. Okay, Judas Swing, it's a fake out to those who are trading support and resistance or price action. So what we want to see, first of all, is we want to see a nice, as always, beautiful push to the upside. We want to see an arm. Okay, these are buyers coming in the market right here. Okay, this is a daily time frame. The strategy works for everything. Could be indices, could be commodities or futures. The strategy works. Okay, so let us go. First of all, that's the recent high of the market. Okay, so on a daily time frame, on the 13th of December 2022, we had that recent high. Okay, so the market pushed all the way up, came to that high. What are we anticipating? We are looking for a push to the downside because that is an old high. So we know that there is liquidity on that area. Okay, we know that there's orders that is sitting on that area. What is liquidity? Liquidity is money. Liquidity is on every candle, guys. It's not just double tops and double bottoms. This is liquidity because orders in those candles is liquidity. Liquidity is money, okay? So we want to see price pushing up, taking out the money. What you want to see, we want to see price coming down from this low and then pushing to that high, okay? You don't want to be selling when price just pushed from the recent high of this high. You don't want to quickly sell on the highs of the highs because there are still orders there. So the market can sweep you out and sweep back down, right? So you want to be as patient as you can be, okay? So if you're looking at these three candles, they are open. What do I mean by that? These candles are still open for a buy, right? So what we want to see is we want to see price coming to that area first for a buying candle. So when we reach an old high, we know that it is not yet a sell. It is still a retracement of the buys. So when the market pushes up, you want to see an aggressive push to this area and then an aggressive push up. So where would you be selling? You'll be selling when the market comes back to take the orders and then pushing back up right there, and then you will be a seller. This will give you an opportunity to enter the market late, and it could give you an opportunity to enter the market on a discount, okay? Because you don't want to enter early, because now we're on a daily time frame, okay? I'm telling you now, if you were on the 5 minute and you've entered the market right there on that old high and you placed the stop there, right? The market was going to come and take you out, then push to the downside. But if you waited for the market to give you the Judas swing, right? Come down. So what it does, it fakes people out. People will think that it's going to quickly push to the downside. No, it won't come to the downside because we are not yet selling. We are still open for buys. Where are our buys? Our buys are on this area. Remember on the last video, if you watch my videos till the end, and then you will really learn a lot. But if you watch my videos for 4 minutes and then you skip the video, you will not learn anything. But I'm telling you now, what I said on the last video is where there is a buying candle, there is buys. Where there is a selling candle, there is still more sells, right? So if you're looking at an aggressive push to this area, you're fine. But if you think the market will come from this area, reach your old low, push back down, it's never going to do that because they need to come and close their money here, right? When I started, I said to you, every buying candle is a buy and every candle is a liquidity. Liquidity is not your bottom, double tops and double bottoms only, as people will say, oh, okay, there's liquidity here because there's double bottoms, there's liquidity there because it's a double top. No, it's not that. This is liquidity. This is liquidity. This is liquidity. Below this low is liquidity. This wick is liquidity, right? Because before there is every candle, before a candle fluctuates, there is an order that was placed there by big banks to push the market up, okay? So that is why I'm saying every candle, it's liquidity. So that's why I'm saying to you that in this area, when we pushed January 6th till 19th January, we pushed to the upside. We had a nice retracement from that week. We had a nice retracement down from that week, and then a push to the upside, okay? We are waiting over here for buys. I know this sounds strange. I know this might sound strange, but we are not waiting to sell over there, right? When I'm replaying the button, when I'm replaying the playback button, it might look like you are in profit, but trust me, if you can go to the lower time frame, you are actually in a drawdown, because that thing is not going to push down. It will first push up. That means we'll be on a massive drawdown, because on a 5-minute, I know most of us are using 10 pip stop, 15 pip stop loss, 20 pip stop loss, 30 pip stop loss. Nobody's going to go to the 5-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame and use a 50 pip stop. So the replay button on a daily time frame, it's not going to be so much helpful right now, because you might think that you're in profit, but in reality, you're not. That's why when you are back testing, you have to be realistic. If you are using TradingView replay button, try at least go to the 5 minutes and see if you would have been taken out or not. Okay, moving forward. So I'm saying to you that when the market reached this area, it's not an aggressive sell to the downside. It is still a buy, because we have to come to this area and take out the orders. So those that know, they know that when the market comes there, I am buying, I am not a seller yet. And then when the market takes out these orders, going back to the 3 candles, 1, 2, 3. When they come back to the second candle, they're going to do what? Push to the upside. That means the orders have been what? They've been closed, right? So you have to be very mindful of that area. So in simple terms, we'll come here. Those who were sellers early, they'll be taken out like that. Then they will call it, oh, I've been faked out. No, you just entered early. That's why I guess they called it a fake out, because they thought it's a sell, but it is actually still a buy. We are still on a buying area, right? Because those orders are not yet filled. Okay, so let's see how the market will play out. You see what I'm saying? Hold on. There we go. You see what I mean? When I said to you, if you were a seller there, when you reach that area right here, if you're a seller here, when you go to the lower time frame, to the 5 minute, I'm telling you, you have been taken out. In fact, let's do this quickly. Let us count how many pips was that for your cells. 72 pips. So be honest with yourself when you are back testing. Okay, be honest, because you know very well that you can never hold the market that is on a drawdown for 72 pips when your stop loss was 10 pips or 15 or even 5 pips. You know, those who believe in 5 pip stop loss. So you would have been faked out, and you won't understand as to why. But I'm telling you now, the Judas swing, it is a fake out. It is a retracement of buys. When the market comes to an old high or an old low, okay, for instance, now the market came to an old high, it is not going to sell aggressively to the downside. It will first go to the fair value gap and then push to the upside. So I would wait for the market to push to the downside, and then wait for the market to retrace from those orders, then take my sells over there, okay? So I'll be taking my sells over there with a very much reasonable stop loss. I'm gonna play the daily time frame here. Okay, so we have that push to the upside. Look at that thing. Look at that thing pushing up. Did you see that? Because it has to push up before it pushes down. It has to come to the middle candle right here, push up, then push down. So if you were a seller there, then obviously you were taking out. If you know what you're doing, you could have waited for a retracement, which is the Judas swing. So the Judas swing, that is the swing that he's talking about. That is the Judas swing. It is a fake out to take those who are impatient. So it normally happens 9:30, 10:30, market open, market close, Asian close, Asian open, to take those who are quick with it. If you are quick in the market, you'll be quick to be taken out. So you need to be patient. This is a game of patience. This is a game of people who are chilled, relaxed, you know what you're doing, you trust your process, you trust your strategy, you know yourself, you got it. You guys, you're okay. Like most of us know this market. Most of us, we understand this market. We have been doing this for some time. Just wait. The markets are not going anywhere. We're not going to trade like it's the last day of Forex. We got this. We okay, Just want to say this today, that we okay. We know what we're doing. So you always have to wait. So if we were to push now from that area, we are looking at a sell, right? Because we have retraced enough. There's orders that were closed there, they pushed up. As soon as there's a push up, guys, that means the order was closed, okay? So that push up meant they closed that order, they come back. Where is another order now? There's another order here to those who sold early, okay? So that candle is now in order. There's another order on top there as well. So you know that when they push to the upside, there will be an order there, and then they push to the downside. Still, when they come to the downside, these three candles, there's an order there. That is why we have a retracement from that candle, is from that order there, That is why I'm saying if you think about liquidity, think about a candle. Every candle is liquidity, okay? And then we push up nicely, we come to the downside, okay? And then we see that was beautiful. That was awesome. That's a beautiful trade right there. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm trying to say to you? See what I mean when I'm saying wait? Just wait for them to take out those who are impatient, and you're good. You'll be good to go. You don't need to be right there when they are fighting. They're up and down. You don't know what's going on. You've been taken out. You got in, they'll take you out. You got in again, they took you out. I'm always selling on top. I'm always a seller on top. As soon as I see those buys that are taken out right here, I'm out, and then I'm ready with my sell right here. Look at that. Look at how beautiful the market just aggressively pushed down to the downside. So all in all, guys, just be patient and know that market is just not going anywhere. It will always be there. Just do your thing and you're okay. Time started this market, learn this market, you got this, okay? That's it for today, guys. That is the Judas Swing. Hope to see you again in the channel, and cheers. Thank you so much for your support.